Okay, guys, today we're going to be working on simplifying algebraic expressions. We've done some of this prior to today, but we're going to add some distributive property in there, which is what you learned yesterday. So we're going to start with a warm-up. Go ahead and simplify these expressions. So the first one, you have 9 plus 3 minus 5 plus 3. When you have addition and subtraction, you should go left to right. So 9 plus 13, that gives you 22 minus 5 plus 3. 22 minus 5, that leaves you with minus 3. 17 plus 3, that leaves you with 20. Go ahead and do the next three problems. You should have gotten 11, 8, and 3. Okay, so problem of the day, you're going to solve. Ray and Katrina are wandering through the wildlife preserve. They observe and count a total of 15 wild turkeys and deer and a total of 46 legs. How many of each animal did they see? So how many turkeys and how many deer? 7 turkeys and 8 deer. Okay, so today we're going to be learning to combine like terms in an expression. Our vocab words, we're going to be talking about them. So a term is in an expression or separated by plus or minus signs. You should write the definition in your packet. So looking at this is a term, that's a term, term. So you have 7x is a term, positive 5, negative 3y, and positive 2x. Like terms, and we can write this definition down, can be grouped together because they have the same variable raised to the same power. So we could combine this 7x and 2x. We would combine it to 7x plus 2x would be 9x plus 5 minus 3y. Just a helpful hint, sometimes you'll have constants such as 4 or 0.75 and 11 are like terms because none of them have a variable. They're just normal numbers, you can add them, subtract them, whatever. Last one is equivalent expressions. The definition is they have the same value for all values of the variable. So our first example here, example 1, we're going to combine like terms. So the first thing we're going to do is identify the terms, and you should write this on the side there. So the terms here, we've got 14a and negative 5a. They're both like terms, so let's combine them. We have 14 minus 5 to give us 9a. The next one, b, we're going to identify the terms. So we're going to have 7y, negative 3y, positive y, and then positive 8 and negative 1. So combining those like terms, we can combine 7y, negative 3y, and y. So it's 7 minus 3 plus 1 gives you 5. And then here we've got 8 minus 1, which is just 7. So example 2a here, combining like terms, we've got 9x plus 3y minus 2x plus 5. We're going to identify the terms. So we've got 9x, a negative 2x, a positive 3y, and a positive 5. Combining the like terms, the only ones we have similar are those 9x and negative 2x. That leaves you with 7x plus 3y plus 5. Example 2b, you have 5t plus 7p minus 3p minus 2. First thing you're going to do is identify the terms. I always circle them. So you've got positive 5t, negative 2t, positive 7p, and negative 3p. So you're going to combine those like terms. So here you've got the t's and then you've got the p's there. So that's a little off, but 3t because 5 minus 2 is 3, and 7 minus 3 is 4. Okay, example 2c, we're going to combine like terms. Oh, there is none. Well, we look at it, we have 4m, 9n, and a negative 2. You can't combine any of those. They're not similar. Okay, so a definition we're going to write at the top of the page. To simplify an expression, Perform all possible operations, including combining like terms, until you can't combine anymore. So this is kind of from yesterday. Remember that distributive property that states A? So basically they're saying A times B plus C can be stated as A times B plus A times C. Or for this example, you could do 2 times 3 plus 5, and this is a review. So you do 2 times 3 here, and that's 6, plus 2 times 5 is 10. So we're going to use the distributive property to simplify the expression. So first, you need to use the distributive property. So what we did yesterday is 6 here, and then 5 plus n. Okay, so we're going to multiply 6 times 5 and get 30, and then 6 times n and get positive 6n. So multiplying here, we're going to write the 30 plus 6n, and we can't forget that negative 2n. We got to write it in there. You don't need to worry about this step if you use the square. I don't use that step. I use this. Okay, so 30n plus 6n, and then you minus your 2n. Now, you identify your terms, so you've got a 30, positive 6n, and a negative 2n. So combine these to give you 30 plus 4n, because 6 minus 2n is 4. Okay, example 4, we're going to combine like terms and solve the algebraic equation. So we're combining everything we've been learning up to this point. Looking at your terms, you've got x and a positive 3x. So combining those, you've got 4x, 1 plus 3 is 4, equals 48. Now we can solve. This is old news. Do the opposite to get x alone. You're going to divide both sides by 4. Boom. Leaving you, this is gone with x, and then 48 divided by 4 is 12. Okay, so we're going to do a lesson quiz. So go ahead and write down these problems. Work on combining the terms, simplifying, solving, and show me these when you're done. You'll have your answers on the screen to check.